Girl like you with needs is probably finding satisfaction somewhere else. Or should I say with someone else.
We hope you'll enjoy tonight's reading of What is Forever For Anyway by Tom David Barna and Christy Marie Barna. It is a stylish thriller that'll keep you guessing right up until the end. Welcome to What's Forever For Anyway, a play in 3 acts by Tom David Barna and Christy Marie Barna, who we'll be speaking to after the show. Let's begin. Act 1, Scene 1. The living room in the Jameson apartment. The apartment front door is stage left. A small kitchen is upstage left. Arthur's den is stage right. Sofa center stage, coffee table, and tables, each with red tablecloths and fresh white flowers on top of them. Floor lamps about, 2 lazy boy chairs on the right and the left of the sofa. Door to the guest bedroom is upstage right. A banister and stairs are leading to a second level, and a wet bar is adjacent to the den door. At Rise, Annie and Brandon are washing dishes. Lights up.
There's something very sexy about a man washing dishes.
I should wash dishes more often.
The two kiss. Annie collects the last of the dirty dishes from the living room and places them in the sink.
Don't forget the wine glasses in the bedroom.
Annie exits stage right to the guest bedroom and returns with 2 wine glasses and places them in the sink.
Have you kissed me today?
You're hopeless.
Annie kisses Brandon.
And you're hopelessly in love with me.
You wish.
Wish nothing. I know. Can you honestly say you won't love me forever?
You've had too much wine.
Maybe. Is there any more?
Not for you, big boy.
Brandon finishes the last of the dishes, rinses out the sink. Brandon looks at the apartment for anything needing attention before sitting down on the sofa as Annie dries the last of the glasses and places them in the cabinet.
Enough already. Come sit. I'm feeling lonely.
Being lonely has nothing to do with it. You're an animal.
Where have I heard that before?
And insatiable.
Annie looks around the kitchen, making sure everything is in its place. She joins Brandon on the sofa.
Come here.
Brandon pulls Annie towards him.
I love you so much.
I guess that makes me the happiest girl on earth.
So saith my little Donna Fargo.
Who?
It doesn't matter. But kissing me does.
The two begin to make out before Annie pulls away.
Enough already.
No such thing.
Let's talk about New York.
What's to talk about? Reservations are set. You just need to pack a bag.
And
nothing. We leave Friday.
You're being so mysterious about the details. I want to know where we're staying and what else we have planned.
I was thinking we could spend the entire weekend in the hotel suite and never leave.
But I can do that here. I want to get out and see the sights and live it up a bit.
Don't worry, honey. You'll have the time of your life. I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Have I ever?
Yes, but I don't hold it against you.
And why not?
You know already. You just want me to say it. Again.
Yes, say it. Again.
Being with you is almost enough.
The two kiss again before Brandon pulls away.
Almost?
I want to see The Lion King. You promised.
What if I just get down on all fours and roar for you? I'll be the king of the jungle and you can be my...
I'm serious.
So was I.
He reaches out for her, but she toys with him by pulling away.
We have tickets.
Annie moves back in to cuddle with Brandon.
Have you told anyone?
Of course not.
Not even Sarah?
No.
Not even Carmen?
Definitely not her. She could never keep a secret. I'm only telling people who need to know.
And who needs to know?
My boss. I'm telling her tomorrow that I'm attending my 5-year high school reunion in New Jersey.
Jersey? Won't she think attending a reunion unannounced and out of the blue is kind of suspicious?
She won't care. She never does.
And how come a Jersey girl like you doesn't have more of an accent? Jersey accents are so sexy.
2 years of high school in Newark doesn't make me a Jersey girl. And no, Jersey accents are not sexy. No one has ever said that. Ever. On the other hand, Chicago accents can be very sexy.
Hold on, let me check.
Brandon Googles on his cell phone.
Nope, it says right here, according to blockclubchicago.org, Chicago accents are not sexy.
Brandon waves his phone in Annie's face.
See?
Whatever.
Annie feigns anger.
Oh, baby, you know I'm only kidding.
Brandon tries a kiss, but is rejected.
Let's just say I better be the closest you ever get to a Jersey girl.
I promise.
Annie allows a kiss from Brandon.
Am I still taking a cab to Midway?
Unless you prefer the bus. Let's meet at the Delta counter, okay?
I wish we were there already.
Brandon kisses Annie.
I haven't been able to sleep for a week.
Annie kisses Brandon.
We could start practicing again.
Brandon attempts to unbutton Annie's blouse before she slaps his hand away and walks over to the bar to dust it off.
Did you know I wake up before you in the morning just to watch you sleeping? I get excited every time the phone rings, hoping it might be you. And when there's a knock on my door, my heart races because when you step into the room, I practically stop breathing in anticipation of having your arms wrapped tightly around me. Oh, baby, you've made me feel alive again.
Brandon stands up as Annie approaches to kiss Brandon passionately.
I can't imagine loving you more than I do at this very moment. Forever.
I just don't think I can wait until Friday.
There's something I need to tell you.
About our trip?
No,
Look at you, being mysterious again. Should I pour some more wine?
no. You know what, on second thought, it can wait until we get back.
Hell no. You can't just keep me in suspense like that. Tell me now.
Nope.
Give me a hint. Just a little hint.
Nope. And I know how you are with hints. One is never enough.
Well, in that case, I have a surprise for you too.
I'm not trading hints if that's what your plan is.
Someone outside the apartment begins to fidget with the lock in the front door. Brandon quickly goes to the sink to fill a glass with water for himself. Annie picks up a book from the end table and sits on the sofa and begins to read to herself. Arthur enters stage left and places his briefcase on the floor next to the sofa. Takes off his jacket, tossing it on the sofa. Notices Brandon with a nod and gives Annie a mild kiss on her cheek before making himself a drink at the bar.
Well, what are you two up to? You want a drink?
Brandon waves off the offer.
Nothing much. I just got here.
Brandon pulls out a shotgun case from behind a counter and places it next to the sofa.
Thought I'd drop this off before heading out to LA.
Any luck?
We didn't go. The guys backed out. Anyway, here it is.
Just put it in the closet.
Brandon puts the shotgun case in the closet.
Hey, you should join us on Thursday at the Chicago Theater. We can make a night of it. I'll make reservations at Walensky's for an after-show steak with all the trimmings. Sound good, honey?
I like it. Say yes, Brandon. How often do you get a chance to see one of your brother's shows?
No thanks to the show, but I do like the steak idea. I'll just meet up with you guys afterwards at the restaurant.
No, you should go to the show with us. It'll be more fun.
Yeah, I'm not that much fun.
I didn't mean it like that. I just
Yeah, you know, that's fine. We'll hook up with Brandon afterwards.
Would it kill you to go, Brandon?
It's okay, honey. It's not his thing. We'll meet you at the restaurant. You should probably plan on us being late. I'll need to hobnob a bit. It's probably a good thing you'll be there ahead of us to hold the reservation.
Arthur finishes his drink.
And now, if the chit chat is over, I have work to do.
Arthur makes himself another drink, picks up his briefcase, and exits stage right to the den.
I need to get going. I'll pop in tomorrow when he's at work.
The two sneak a kiss as Brandon exits stage left. Annie hangs Arthur's jacket up in the closet with the shotgun.
Honey, can I get you anything?
No.
Good night.
Annie waits for a response, but gets none. She begins to head upstairs, hesitates, and turns toward the den.
Arthur, I need to speak with you.
No response.
Arthur,
What? I'm kind of busy.
I need to speak to you.
Arthur entered stage right from the den.
Can't this wait until tomorrow? I have deadlines to meet.
No, it can't.
Arthur refreshes his drink and takes a seat in the closest chair.
What is it?
I don't know why we have that thing in the apartment.
What thing?
That gun in the closet.
Haven't we had this discussion before?
You've had the discussion. I rarely get to say anything.
As you know, it was my father's, blah, blah, blah. Can't you just think of it as a personal memento instead of thinking of it as a gun?
No, because it is a gun, and I don't like it in the apartment.
Well, how's it hurting anything?
Why can't you just put it in storage or something? What if someone were to break in while you were away and I'm here alone?
Well, in that situation, most people would think a gun might come in handy.
What if they use the gun on me and shoot me?
Do you even hear yourself?
So, if I was being robbed, you seriously expect me to grab your shotgun to defend myself?
Yes.
I wouldn't know how.
As I've offered a dozen times before, I'm happy to show you how to use it.
Arthur moves towards the closet but stops as Annie speaks.
I'm not touching that thing, and it's your job to protect me.
I thought I was away on one of my business trips.
Stop being a dick. Just get rid of it.
The unloaded shotgun stays.
If you won't do it, I will then. I'll have it placed in storage, or maybe I'll take it to a pawn shop, or...
It stays.
Anne is physically flustered.
Besides, you don't have the balls.
Everything's a joke to you, isn't it? Well, this isn't funny. I'm dead serious.
Arthur makes himself another drink.
The gun stays, but if you're really that worried about someone breaking in, I'll look into one of those security systems with cameras and sensors. Would that make you feel better?
It would be far less expensive if you just got rid of the gun.
No, it would be far less expensive if you just got over worrying about an heirloom hidden away in the closet. Should I make the call or not?
I don't know.
Come here.
Arthur tries to reach out and hug Annie, but she'll have none of it.
Arthur, I don't ask for much. Just this one time. Please do as I ask.
It stays.
And that's it.
Arthur inspects the closet door.
I'll have the building Install a lock on the closet.
And where would I hang my coats?
Oh, fine. I'll have him install the lock on the closet door in my den and store the gun there. Will that satisfy you?
Arthur refreshes his drink.
I need to think about it.
Arthur walks over to Annie.
After all that, do I finally get a hug?
I need to think about it.
The hug?
Annie exits up the staircase to the bedroom. Arthur shakes his head, finishes his drink before making another, and exits stage right into the den. Lights out. Still in the living room? At Rise, Annie is sitting in one of the recliners, scrolling through her phone. Knock at the front door. Annie goes to the door, looks through the peephole, and opens it.
Hey there, stranger.
Brandon enters into the apartment cautiously.
Hey, babe.
Annie wraps her arms around him and gives him a kiss. Brandon's kiss back is brief.
I wasn't expecting you. Is everything okay?
Yeah,
Annie leads Brandon to the sofa and tries another kiss. Brandon pulls back.
Now I know something's wrong.
it's nothing.
Annie sits back on the sofa and Brandon looks about the apartment as if expecting Arthur might appear.
If you're not going to kiss me, the least you could do is make me a drink. Perhaps a love potion.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Uncomfortable silence.
Babe,
Yeah?
I'll do it.
Annie gets up and makes the two of them a drink. She returns to the sofa, offering Brandon his, but he waves it off. She puts his drink on the coffee table, sits back on the sofa, sipping her drink, and Brandon sits silently.
Are we just going to sit here and stare at each other?
I don't know.
What? You don't like looking at me?
Sure. I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind.
Is something going on at work?
Annie gets up and begins to massage Brandon's shoulders.
In a way,
After a long pause, Annie stops the massage and hands Brandon his drink. He gulps the drink in one take. Annie sits down on the sofa.
Have I told you how much I love you?
yes. And I love you too.
And I'm super excited about New York. I hope you still are.
Brandon grabs Annie's arm and pulls her towards him on the sofa. The two embrace.
Of course I am.
Well, that's good, because you had me worried.
My work is fine. I'm just mostly worried about this.
This?
After yesterday, I just can't help but
Yesterday? What?
when I'm in the room with him, I can't help but have the strangest feeling. Like he knows all about us. Do you think he knows?
Arthur? No way.
Growing up with a brother 20 years my senior was like having another mother spying me all the time, either questioning or knowing my every move. That's how I feel now. I think he knows.
Absolutely not. He has no idea. And even if he did, don't you think he'd say something?
I'm not so sure. He's always been very calculating, manipulative even. If he knows, he's waiting for just the right moment to.
We've done a great job at covering our tracks. He doesn't know. You're just being understandably paranoid. But trust me, he doesn't know.
I hope you're right.
I am. Is there anything else bothering you?
It's just the thought of you in bed with him. makes me sick.
Stop right there. You don't have a damn thing to worry about. He hasn't been that lucky in a long time.
Annie kisses Brandon. Brandon chuckles.
Anything else?
Look at us, a couple of kids trying to keep secrets from the adults. And I would have thought I would be the strong one, but it's you. I don't know how you keep it all together.
I'm not so sure I am. How many times have I begged you to just take me away from all of this? It's hell for me too. Being with you gives me the strength to keep going. It's time to plan a more permanent solution.
Let's don't chance it. Let's tell him tonight when he comes home.
Annie stands up and refreshes her drink.
No, let's go away like we planned, and when we get back, we'll tell him.
But why wait? Let's just get it over with.
Not yet. I'm not ready. I want to, but not yet. Can we wait until we get back? We've gone this long.
Of course. If that's what you want.
Brandon gets up and makes himself another drink. He signals to Annie, but she declines the offer of a refill.
Kat picks me up on Friday at noon, and I'm to meet you at the Delta counter. I can't wait.
What have you told Arthur?
He'll presume I'm working all day at the flower shop on Friday, and
But what if he decides to visit the shop or call you or...
first of all, he never visits the flower shop. And if he's calling me, it's always on my cell. As to where I'll be for the weekend, I've told him I'm visiting my sister, for whom he couldn't care less about. And just to be sure, I've given my sister a heads up.
So she knows about us?
Not the details, but she's known for a long time how unhappy I am, and it was her idea suggesting I get away from him once in a while. Don't worry, she's cool.
I don't know. I'm feeling queasy again.
Don't worry. In a couple days, we'll be on our way, and who cares after that?
You put a lot of confidence in Arthur either not giving a damn or...
That's the point. He hasn't cared about me for a long time. He has his thing, and now I have mine. He's nothing like you. He likes his privacy, even from me.
Yeah, he's always been a bit of a loner, which surprised the hell out of me when he introduced the family to you, his future wife. I remember thinking what a lucky jerk he was.
Brandon takes Annie's hand.
For all I know, the wife of his dreams is on a paper somewhere in his den. In reality, the only good thing he ever...
Annie kisses Brandon.
You. So, good? Are you good?
I'm feeling better, sort of.
This is happening, honey. There is no turning back. A weekend of wine, waterfalls, and pillow talk.
You know, I do look forward to the waterfalls.
That's a lie.
The two laugh before embracing.
I may have my doubts here and there, but one thing I'm quite sure about is my love for you. I've never been more sure about anything in my life.
The two kiss.
Me too, baby. Forever. Me too.
Okay, I better get going. I still need to come up with a believable lie for work on Friday.
Just leave a message on Thursday night. Call in sick.
God, I hate lying. I can't wait for all of this nonsense to end.
I imagine it all the time.
Yeah, that and waterfalls.
Exactly.
I'll call you this afternoon.
Promise?
You just want to hear my sexy voice.
What time did you say you were calling?
By 4, I promise.
Love you, baby.
Love you too.
The two stand up and embrace before Brandon exits stage left through the front door. Brandon steals one more kiss. Lights down. Scene 3. The same living room. Annie is sitting in one of the recliners, scrolling through her phone. Lights up. Annie places a call on her cell phone.
Hello, honey. It's me again. Sorry I keep leaving messages, but I was expecting your call a couple hours ago. Please call or text me soon. You know me, a worrywart.
Annie gets up and walks nervously around the apartment.
Where the hell are you?
In mid-sentence, Arthur, with flowers, enters stage left, lays his coat and briefcase on the sofa.
I didn't think you cared.
Arthur goes to the bar.
You want one?
No, thank you.
Well, don't I get a welcome home kiss? Oh yeah, those are for you.
Arthur hands the flowers to Annie before returning to the bar to make his drink. Annie lays the flowers on the coffee table.
Flowers?
So I stopped by the flower shop today and was almost disappointed not to find you. You might want to put those in some water.
Well, that's a first.
That you weren't there?
That you know where the flower shop and stopping by to visit me with is almost most peculiar, since you've never done it before.
I do, and I did. And you weren't there.
I don't work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
Yeah, I guess today is Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
Well, I don't think your boss, Gloria, likes me.
I don't think you like her. You haven't answered my question.
Does a husband need a reason to visit his wife?
You do. Has something happened?
No. I was just in the area. Hoping you might.
Quickly finishes his drink and begins a new one.
Might what?
You sure you don't want one?
Annie shakes her head.
Well, that shop is a real dump, isn't it?
Some call it quaint. I like it.
It's a dump.
It's not a dump.
Annie looks into the kitchen cabinet for a can of soup. Finds one, reads the label, and puts it back in the cabinet.
Do you want me to make you dinner?
No, I ate Ken Keys.
Of course you did. And since I haven't, maybe I should order delivery.
Yeah, you should.
Arthur exits stage right to the den with his briefcase. Annie makes herself a cocktail and looks at her phone for messages. Arthur enters stage right with a shotgun case. He finishes his drink and puts on his overcoat and begins to exit stage left.
It's always nice visiting with you. I know this might sound like a silly question, but where are you going with a gun?
As much as this might shock you, I've reconsidered your concern about having a gun in the house. Jerry offered to keep it at his place. His wife doesn't care.
How nice of Jerry and his wife.
I thought you'd be happy with my change of heart.
No, I am. But like everything else with you, I suspect an ulterior motive is in play versus a change of heart.
What is that supposed to mean?
Annie finishes her cocktail and makes another.
Nothing. Not a thing. If I'm not here when you get back, I might have gone out for dinner or something. Oh, and don't forget to make the dinner reservations for Thursday.
Done. I thought you were ordering
I'm
delivery.
just saying, if I'm not here.
Stopped in his tracks, he looks sadly into the eyes of his wife.
What happened to us, Annie?
Yes. What happened to us?
What happened to that promise you made to love me forever?
Yes.
Maybe we should talk more about this when I get back. I shouldn't be long.
Arthur exits stage left while closing the door.
Don't I get a goodbye kiss?
Annie looks at her phone again, appears frustrated, and tosses the phone on the sofa. She makes herself another drink. Lights down. Stage right, a small theater balcony is overlooking the main stage. The main stage curtains are closed for the scene spots on the balcony. It's dark. Lights up. Annie and Arthur enter the balcony with programs in hand and take their seats.
Nice crowd.
Arthur ignores Annie as he reads his program.
Arthur, I said it looks like a full house.
The show is sold out for its entire run. Not bad for a has-been.
Arthur fidgets slightly in his seat for much of the scene.
I wish we could sit in the cheap seats once in a while.
Why? These are great seats. Those folks in the cheap seats would die to be sitting up here with me.
It always feels like they're staring at us, as if they think one of us will jump over the balcony to the floor below.
Most of them can't even see us.
Why are you fidgeting so much? Are you actually nervous?
I'm always nervous on opening night. It's a complicated storyline, and I'm hoping at least some of them actually get it.
And I love the title, Much Ado About Something or Other.
I hate it.
Why would you hate your own title?
Exactly. It's not my title.
Whose is it?
It's Andy's. He said my play needed some sophistication, which of course, it makes no sense at all. But he has me over a barrel lately, so I didn't have a choice.
And what was your title?
Killing by Colors.
Andy was right.
Of course, you take his side.
I'm not taking anybody's side. I told you I liked the title before. Never mind.
Annie and Arthur continue to look at their programs.
It would have been nice had Brandon joined us. Why doesn't he like coming to your shows?
You'd have to ask him. Probably has something to do with football.
Has he seen any of your shows?
Well, not that I know of, and it doesn't matter.
Oh, come on. It has to bother you a little.
Having a brother 20 years younger simply means we have nothing in common. I get it. He gets it. We don't make a big deal of it, and you shouldn't either.
And yet you always invite him.
Yeah.
There was a time I looked forward to coming to the theater with you, but that joy is long gone.
You hide it well.
And I shouldn't have to.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I shouldn't. But hey, some of the best acting takes place in the balcony.
Why do you even bother?
Hey, I was promised a show and a dinner. So here I am. And in all honesty, I look forward to both.
But mostly the dinner.
Mostly the dinner.
End of scene 1, act 2. Act 2, scene 2. The main stage, a Chicago downtown apartment. Surprisingly similar to Arthur's apartment. At Rise, the stage is dark, lights up on center stage. Together, Amy and Dusty enter from the bedroom stage right. Dusty makes them a drink, and the two enjoy up on center stage. Together, Amy and Dusty enter for the bedroom stage right. Dusty makes them a drink, and the two enjoy lively banter.
As usual.
What?
As usual, you are still amazing. And I mean that from the bottom of my groin.
I had a good teacher.
I bet you say that to all your men.
You're right about that.
Oh, so you admit there are others.
No, I'm not saying. And I'm not saying.
You know what they do say? What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
You don't even like foul.
All right, if we're talking about foul play, you got me.
Don't worry, baby. There's nobody else for now.
Then I better make the best of it. You game?
Maybe later. You look tired.
Ha!
Amy goes to the kitchen and begins opening cabinets looking for food.
She went to the cupboard and the cupboard was bare.
I'm famished.
I think we might need to order in.
Whatever it takes, because after almost 3 hours of trying to satisfy you, I don't have an ounce of energy left.
See, you are tired. And who says you satisfied me?
Ouch.
I have enough here to make us a couple sandwiches.
Sounds good to me. I'll think of it as my reward.
Honey, you just received your rewards. What's in it for me?
After a couple sandwiches, I'll show you.
Well then, I better make them really good sandwiches.
Amy prepares a couple of sandwiches. Dusty sits on the sofa while looking at his text messages.
Ha! Get this. My brother invited me to attend his stupid book signing. What a dork.
I think you should go.
Fuck no. That shit bores the hell out of me. And he knows it.
If he knows it, why would he invite you?
Amy brings sandwiches to the coffee table and sits on the sofa next to Dusty. The two eat.
He's a prick, that's why. He flaunts that shit in my face. He takes every chance he can to remind me how successful he is and well, how being a used car salesman is, well, not.
That's not true. I know he thinks very highly of you. Usually.
Exactly.
To be fair, I can't exactly picture him driving around town in a used Kia.
I can't either. He's all about the Beamer. It doesn't matter because I don't really give a shit what he thinks.
I think I look good in a Kia.
Baby, you look good in anything. Or nothing at all.
Dusty attempts to kiss Amy.
Enough already. So are you gonna buy me one or not?
No, I'm not buying you a car. That's his job. But what I will do is take you away for a once-in-a-lifetime secluded weekend, someplace where we can go crazy on each other.
Secluded. Sounds dirty already.
I was thinking Buffalo.
Oh, Dusty. You're so romantic.
You're looking at sarcastic.
Isn't that where Niagara Falls is?
I mean, I think it's close by. Hope you're not
I've
playing
been to the falls and kill myself.
sarcasm.
You think?
I'm still in the planning stages, but I thought I'd make some reservations at their local Motel 6, if you're down with the idea.
I'm liking the idea a lot.
Dusty stuffed his sandwich in his mouth, after which Amy wipes his mouth and kisses him.
I think we have some Pringles.
No, I'm fine. So my idea was to drive over early morning on Friday and be back by Sunday night.
It's a long drive. I might need to be entertained along the way.
Might be a good time to teach you how to drive a stick shift.
I didn't even know cars still had stick shifts.
I wasn't talking about the car.
Ooh, you're nasty.
And you love it.
And what about the trunk?
Sounds like fun, but car trunks are so small. I'm open to trying.
I wasn't talking about the car.
After a pause, Dusty laughs. Both laugh long and hard while continuing to make out.
All right, if we leave by 6, we'd arrive by mid-afternoon.
Gives me tingles.
And I haven't even told you the best part.
If it has anything to do with public sex, it's not gonna happen.
You're such a mood killer.
So what's the best part?
I'm leasing a Sedona for the trip.
What the hell is a Sedona? Sounds kind of kinky.
A van, baby. A fucking van.
A van? How much luggage are you bringing?
No. Literally, a fucking van. Just think of it as a bed on wheels.
Dusty attempts to kiss Amy, but is playfully rejected.
You're such a cad.
But a really cute cad.
You don't even know what a cad is, do you?
Does it have something to do with golf?
Yes, baby. It's a golf thing. Anyway, if we're leaving that early on Friday, I'll need to come up with a believable alibi for suddenly disappearing without much notice.
Whatever you do, just don't go around telling the truth to any of your friends. Especially that Layla chick. I know how you love bragging about me.
God give me strength. I won't tell a soul. But if I was going to tell someone, you're right. It would be Layla. She's my best friend.
Don't tell her a thing.
You don't like her, do you?
I like her well enough. Telephone, television, tell Layla. Trust me on this. Say nothing.
I still need an alibi.
How about telling everyone you're visiting a sick aunt?
Yeah, that won't fly. I don't have any aunts, and everybody knows it.
Visiting a sick friend from high school?
I never graduated.
Oh, I didn't know that. But you went to high school, right?
Usually.
And I'm guessing you had friends, right?
Some. Mostly guys.
Again, that doesn't matter. Wait a minute. What guys?
Evie and I were close at one time. I could say I was visiting her. It would be very believable. I hope she's not contagious. This is getting exciting.
How exciting.
Points to the bedroom.
You're impossible.
Someone from outside the apartment fidgets with the front door lock. Dusty jumps up and heads to the kitchen for a glass of water. Amy grabs her phone and begins to read text messages. Andrew enters, drops his briefcase next to the sofa, removes his overcoat, and lays it on the sofa. Andrew nods to Dusty, but gives Amy a passing kiss on the cheek.
This place is a pigsty. I'm beginning to think we need a maid.
Grabs half of the sandwich from the plate on the coffee table.
And maybe a cook. What's going on, baby brother? Still looking for work?
You're such a douche. You know I have a job. You should stop by sometime. I can get you a great price.
I wouldn't be caught dead in a Kia.
What, you think you'd look better caught dead in a Cadillac?
Pulls out a shotgun case from behind the counter.
I just came by to drop this off.
Another 0 day, I take it.
Don't you ever read your texts? I bagged a nice buck. 7-point.
How nice for you. Put the gun in the closet.
Dusty places the gun in the closet.
You should show him the pictures.
I won't waste his time.
Andrew makes himself a drink.
Exactly. I have actual work to do, and I needed to be quiet around here. So if you're about to leave, that would be nice.
How is it that writing is considered work, whereas selling cars isn't?
Honey, your work can wait. Why don't you take us all out to dinner and afterwards we could...
No, thanks. I have things I need to be doing and planning for.
Dusty raises his eyebrows towards Amy.
If not tonight, how about on Thursday? Andy's got
Andrew. Only my mother calls me Andy.
Yeah, she calls you a lot of things.
Anyway, let's go out to dinner after your book signing thing. Dusty, you should join us. It'll be fun.
Thanks for the invite, but it's not my kind of thing.
Dinner?
Book signing stuff.
Well, don't come to the signing. That's fine with me, but Let's have dinner at Chicago Cut. How about it, sport? You never could say no to juicy ribeye.
Yes, please come. Please.
Okay, I'll meet you there. I'll go ahead and make the reservation. Does 9 work?
No, I'll do it. I know the owner, and he can get us a good table overlooking the river.
We don't have to sit near the windows.
Yeah, let's meet there around 9 p.m. You still game?
Whatever.
Dusty gets ready to exit the apartment.
Do you mind if I borrow Dad's shotgun again next week? Me and the boys are going out again.
It's not Dad's gun.
Can I borrow it or not?
Perhaps another time. I have plans for it.
You don't hunt. That thing sits in the closet collecting dust.
Well, who said anything about hunting?
You're not planning to sell it, are you?
That's kind of my business. But if I decide to sell it, I'll let you know.
It means a lot to me too, so please don't.
Well, instead of borrowing my gun all the time, why don't you just go out and buy one for yourself?
Other than I just said it means a lot to me, I also happen to like it. I'll pay you for it.
That's nice. If we're done here, I have work to do.
Andrew pours himself another drink.
If you had a real job, you'd know. Never mind.
You're so easy to hate.
Well, you're good at that.
Dusty moves aggressively towards Andrew.
Enough already.
He's been like this my whole life. I don't know how you can stand to be around him.
Because she's my wife.
Andrew picks up his briefcase and heads towards the den. Stage right.
You should go, Dusty. We'll see you at the restaurant on Thursday.
Andrew stops to make himself another drink before exiting into the den. Stage right.
God, I hate him.
Put this behind you and start imagining us in that Sharona van.
Sedona. It's called a Sedona.
See? You've already moved on.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Dusty leaves, almost slamming the door on his way out. Amy leans against the door. Andrew enters stage right and makes himself another drink.
I see the clown prince is gone. Would you like a drink?
Is it asking too much that the two of you act more civil towards each other once in a while?
He's a child. I thought you'd realize that about him by now. The two of you are practically the same age, and I don't see you freaking out about nonsensical things.
My age has nothing to do with it. You're just playing mean to him for no reason.
Well, I can think of a couple.
You weren't always like this. What's changed in you? In us?
I am exactly the same. You're the one who's changed.
No, you're wrong.
I'm not. I said I'd love you forever, and in my own way, I meant it.
I've tried to love you. I've tried to be a good wife.
We both know that's not true.
You used to be romantic. You used to be passionate.
Hold on, little girl. I never stopped being passionate. You were the one who stopped coming to bed.
I'm not going through the motions just to please you. I'd rather...
Sleep with someone else?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, you can make me a drink.
Andrew makes Amy a drink and hands it to her. Amy sits down on the sofa. Andrew stands near the bar.
All I see now is a self-absorbed, mean, loveless man. Perhaps the simplest explanation might be that you, Andrew, got old. And while you waste away, day by day, I still have needs.
Andrew finishes his drink and makes another for himself. and one in a new glass for Amy. He places Amy's drink on the coffee table while she continues to coddle the one she has.
A girl like you with needs is probably finding satisfaction somewhere else. Or should I say with someone else.
The thought has occurred to me.
Andrew sits on the sofa with his drink. There's a long silence.
Are we done here?
They're canceling my book tour.
Okay.
My sales are in the shitter. Thursday's book signing is nothing more than me going through the motions. No one is actually expected to attend or care. I'm contractually obligated to be there.
You'll figure it out. You always do.
They've stopped promoting the book. It's dead. I'll need to find a new publisher.
I guess. I'm sorry.
Andrew stands up and walks over to Amy and attempts to hug her. She pushes him away.
Not that sorry.
And maybe it's why I've been taking it all out on you.
Oh, honey, don't play the self-pity game. It won't work on me, and it doesn't look good on you. What's going on between us has nothing to do with book sales or how you're handling your personal stress bombs.
Andrew heads over to the den.
Of course, you're right. My professional disappointments are no excuse for my personal conduct, especially as it pertains to you. Nor is my personal conduct an excuse for your careless improprieties either, whatever they may be.
What are you talking about?
Andrew turns his back to the bar and refills his drink.
Never mind. It's much about something or other. Much ado about something or other.
Andrew walks to the bedroom. Amy picks up her drink from the coffee table and drinks it quickly. She goes to the closet, finds her jacket, puts it on, and exits the apartment. Act 2, Scene 3. Same scene as before. Lights up on center stage. Together, Amy and Dusty enter from the bedroom stage right.
That's a first.
It's my fault. I've been putting too much pressure on you.
No, it's not you.
Amy makes Dusty and herself a drink and hands Dusty his. Amy sits on the sofa.
If you need to talk it out, I hope you know I'm good for more than one thing.
Let's leave now. Let's not wait for the weekend. Let's just go.
Like, right now?
Right now. Why wait another minute?
No, we need to stick to the plan. Otherwise, people might figure it out. And by people, you know who I mean.
I don't think I can keep faking it with Andrew.
It's only for a couple more days.
Yeah, but then what? Go away only to return to the same old shit?
Look, we talked about this. Once we have our weekend away, we'll figure out what's next.
It just makes more sense. It just makes no sense to me anymore. Let's just go away and never come back.
Honey, we need to think this through. We both have jobs. I have an apartment, and there's a million other reasons we can't just leave.
It's just math. I'm not coming back to this place or to him. I can either stay with you or find a hotel room until we figure it out, but I'm not coming back.
Look, sneaking away for the weekend is tough enough, but just leaving without at least confronting him face to face, it doesn't seem right. Not to me.
Maybe not, but if anything, it puts an end to the lies. I just can't come back here to him.
Okay, how about this? We go away for the weekend, and when we come back, I'll confront him. You don't have to be in the room. I'll handle it.
Seriously? You ready to do that?
It's long overdue.
Telling him might only provoke him into doing something irrational. Shit, he might kill us. Come to think of it, he'll think killing us is rational.
You're being overdramatic. I know my brother. He wouldn't bat an eye. He'll slip into multiple phases of denial before eventually hiring a high-powered attorney. Once the deed is done, you can pack your things and move in with me.
Couldn't we do all that before our big weekend?
Let's just stick to our plan. You've been putting up with him all this time. A couple more days won't kill you.
He might.
He won't.
A few more days.
You can do it.
I guess I can fight through it. Oh, I forgot to tell you. His new book is a bust. He's not dealing with it very well, even for him. I thought for sure he was going to cry when he told me.
I don't think I've ever seen him cry.
I think his publishing company is about to dump him. He's definitely not in a good place right now, and truth be told, I couldn't care less.
Still, it does kind of suck for him.
Imagine him coming to you for a job.
Kia. Yeah, that won't happen. He'd rather shovel shit.
Is that an actual job?
I guess like you, I don't really care. So are there any questions about our trip?
Everything's set on my end. Staff already knows I'm not coming in on Friday.
What if Andrew stops by the shop looking for you?
Even if he does, the girls will cover for me. So not a problem. I don't think he even knows where the store is.
I know where it is. I know where the back room is, and damn, I think I should stop by tomorrow and...
I'm sure I can schedule you in.
I'm sure you can.
Seriously though, not only does he not know where I work, the man doesn't even eat candy. I mean, who doesn't like candy?
I like candy.
Yes, you do.
Look, you had it right yesterday. Let's not waste another minute on hating him or anyone. I want our weekend to be hate-free and love-full.
No more hating. That said, I need to get going. I have a staff meeting to attend.
Yeah, I should probably shower before heading back to work.
Make sure you lock the door behind you. Oh, baby, I do love you forever and ever.
The two kiss and Amy slowly exits stage left. Dusty exits to the bedroom stage right. Shower can be heard from off stage. Andrew is singing in the shower. The singing in the shower stops. Long beat. Andrew enters stage left with a gun case in his hand. Lights down. Scene 4. At Rise, Andrew is at the bar preparing a drink for himself. The shotgun case is on the chair adjacent to the sofa. Dusty is off stage right in the guest bedroom. Lights up on center stage. After making himself a drink, Andrew sits on the sofa. Dusty begins singing again. Andrew gets up from the sofa, walks over to the bedroom door, and sees Dusty dressing himself. Andrew returns to the bar, makes another drink before sitting on the sofa. Placing his drink on the coffee table, Andrew opens the shotgun case and pulls out the gun and leans it on the sofa. He stands up, goes to the closet, and pulls down a small box and brings it with him to the sofa. He opens up the box, pulls out a couple of shotgun shells, and loads the gun. He leans the gun back against the sofa and continues his drink. Dusty enters from the bedroom stage right, drying his hair with a towel, and he's startled to see Andrew sitting on the sofa.
Hello, little brother. Can I make you a drink?
Yes.
Andrew goes to the bar to make a drink, and Dusty throws a towel behind the sofa before sitting down in the chair and notices the shotgun.
A double?
Yes.
I suppose I could ask you what the hell you're doing here. More specifically, why you're showering in the guest bathroom. But there's no longer a need for pretense, is there?
Andrew hands Dusty his drink before sitting back down on the sofa.
I just came by to grab some things I left the other day.
Some things or someone?
It was some tools. Amy asked me to fix a loose shelf or something.
Or something. I didn't realize you had a key to my apartment. Don't tell me Amy left again without locking the front door. Well, that girl has half a brain sometimes.
Andrew strokes the gun.
Yeah, lucky for me, the door was unlocked.
And after you so generously fixed the broken shelf or something, you needed to shower?
Yeah, the repair was a bit more messy than I anticipated. So, how was your day?
Oh, same old shit.
Sorry to hear that. Anyway, I should be getting back to work.
Dusty stands to leave. Andrew picks up the gun and places it in his own lap.
I think you can stay for a few more minutes. Don't you?
Dusty sits back down.
Funny thing, as I was pulling in, I saw Amy driving away. I'm fairly certain she didn't notice me. We've had some, let's say, heated arguments lately. And to make up for my insensitivities, I stopped by her store with a surprise. Well, but sadly, she wasn't there. I guess she was here. But I'm guessing you weren't at your dealership either. Am I right?
Why do you have Dad's gun out?
Oh, well, since Dad gave it to me, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? Truth be told, I had your initials engraved on the stock.
Andrew shows Dusty the stock before returning the gun to his own lap.
I was going to surprise you, but I guess the cat is out of the bag. Hell, all the cats are out.
That is a surprise. Thank you. Can I take it with me?
Cut the crap, Dusty. When the hell were you going to tell me you were banging my wife?
Andrew gets up, taking the gun with him, makes himself another drink. He stands at the bar drinking with the gun now under his arm.
I've actually suspected something was going on for a long time, but I hoped I might be wrong.
What? No, I would never.
You're a liar.
I should go.
Andrew stands up nervously.
Didn't you say you came here to retrieve some tools you'd left behind?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see any tools laying around here. Maybe you left them in the bedroom?
I can get them later. It's really no big deal.
It is to me.
Look, I need to get back to work.
Of course, but don't waste the trip. Look in the bedroom. Perhaps your tools are under the bed or in the closet. Go look.
I'm leaving.
Dusty turns toward the front door. Andrew raises his gun and points it at Dusty.
I said, look in the bedroom.
What? Or you'll shoot me? We both know that's not going to happen.
Andrew cocks the shotgun.
As you've probably surmised, I've had a really shitty day. God knows what I'll do in a moment of maddening passion. Go to the bedroom and look for your tools.
No. I didn't do anything.
And still you lie. It's in your eyes, baby brother.
Andrew shoots the front door and startles Dusty.
Go to the bedroom now. And while you're in there, I'll make us both another drink.
You're fucking nuts, you know that? And someone is bound to have heard that.
Dusty walks toward the bedroom, stage right, and stops at the bedroom door. Andrew lays the gun on the bar and makes 2 drinks.
For what it's worth, she doesn't even love you. She loves me.
You're probably right.
Dusty exits into the bedroom, stage right. As Dusty disappears from the bedroom, Andrew puts down the drinks, picks up the gun, and exits into the bedroom, stage right.
Amy shouldn't have to choose between us. Let's make the choice for her.
No!
Cocking of the gun can be
No,
heard from
don't!
offstage. Lights down, end of scene. Scene 5. At Rise, Annie and Arthur are sitting silently in their balcony seats. Main stage and balcony are dark. This is the voice of the theater announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a 15-minute intermission. Lights up on the balcony.
Oh my God.
Not bad, huh? I love the actor playing Dusty. He really...
How could you?
Annie gets up and tries to walk away. Arthur grabs her arm.
Honey, it's a short intermission. They'll be bringing us drinks.
Anne glares at him. Arthur enters casually stage left and hangs up his jacket in the closet. Eyeing Annie's purse on the sofa, he opens it, pulls out her cell phone, powers it off, and slips it in his pants pocket.
I'm home. I hope you know how embarrassing it was having you leave in the middle of the show. I had to tell people you were ill. Have you tried calling Brandon? He's probably sitting there at the restaurant wondering what the hell.
Get the hell out of here now.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I tried calling Brandon, but he's not answering.
We both know why he's not answering. Now leave or I'm calling the police.
Arthur makes himself a drink and sits on the sofa. Annie enters from the bedroom, sniffling. She searches her purse and jacket for her cell phone.
Where's my phone?
How should I know?
If you try anything, you should know I've caught my mother and Angela.
How is your mother?
I've told her everything. If you try anything, my mother will spill the beans.
Arthur gets up and moves towards Annie.
Stay away from me. How could you? How could you?
Are you drunk?
Arthur returns to the sofa.
You should have stayed for the rest of the play. I think it was really good.
What the hell did you do with my phone? If my mother doesn't hear from me in the next 30 minutes, she's going to call the cops. So help me, she'll do it.
I noticed you were texting during the show. Is it possible you left it at the theater? You kind of left in a hurry.
I told you I just called my mother and Angela. It was in my purse and now it's not. Give me my fucking phone.
Stop with all the hysteria and tell me, what the hell's going on? As if leaving in the middle of the show wasn't embarrassing enough. You're letting out an ear-piercing shit. You've actually given me a great idea for a new play. How could I what? It's your own phone.
You're an asshole. Give me yours.
No. What's the hell wrong with you?
Get away from me. You killed him. With your father's shotgun, you killed him.
Who the fuck did I kill?
I should be recording this conversation or taking notes or something. The police will want to know what you did. Phone or no phone, I'm leaving.
Annie grabs her purse and jacket and moves towards the front door. Arthur jumps up and stands between Annie and the door.
It would be irresponsible for me to allow you to leave or you're not leaving. Not like this.
I hate you.
I know.
Annie throws her purse and jacket on the floor.
A play in which the older brother kills the younger brother. You couldn't be any more obvious.
I do the best I can.
How long have you known? How long have you been toying with me?
Again, I have no clue to what you are.
I used to love you. I used to trust you. I used to care about you until you stopped.
Annie takes a drink and sits down at the recliner and begins to sniffle.
I don't want to die.
Arthur refreshes his drink and stands at the bar.
None of us do. Dying can be such a bitch.
I mean, I don't want to die in my sleep with your hands around my neck or however you planned it.
I'm not killing you or anyone. And if you really believed I was going to kill you, why'd you come back to the apartment?
I wasn't planning to be here when you arrived, but since we were both here and you planned to kill me all the same, just tell me. Did you kill Brandon?
Sure.
Your lying eyes.
You can't see shit. You're drunk. That poor boy is probably sitting at the restaurant this very moment waiting for us to show. Or knowing him, he's eating my steak and his.
If that's true, call him.
Arthur goes to the front door and locks it.
I don't need to.
Because you killed him.
No, because I've been texting him and calling him for the past hour.
Let me see your phone.
Nice try, Sherlock, but no.
Because you haven't been texting or calling. He's dead.
I see.
And you haven't answered my question.
Which one? I've lost track.
How long have you known
That you're a Looney Tune?
about me and Brandon?
What's to know, Annie?
You tell me.
Arthur finishes his drink at the bar, makes himself and Annie a new one. He returns to the sofa. Handing Annie her drink, Arthur sits down. Annie sniffles.
Are you and my brother doing something I should know about?
Oh,
Oh, and this has been going on for how long?
oh, I don't know. I want to know how long you've known.
For about 3 minutes.
Liar. How long?
4 minutes.
Just tell me the goddamn truth.
In your twisted mind, you believe I became aware of an affair between my ever-loving wife and my dear, dear little brother. And in a moment of passion, I killed him. And it sounds like I'm also supposed to kill you. Oh, Eddie, even I'm not that cliche.
Arthur stands up and faces a wall in the room.
But now all this madness of yours tonight is suddenly making sense. I'm not sure if this is funny or tragic.
I know you killed him. And trust me, everyone else will know it soon enough. You've pretty much confessed it with your little play. I just can't believe you would be so obvious, so arrogant.
Honey, I wrote that play a decade ago. For the record, it's been published for more than 5 years. It wasn't until this year a company actually offered to produce it. It had nothing to do with you and me or Brent.
How convenient for you to have a play on the books as some sort of twisted alibi. No one will believe it for a second. Need I remind you, my mother is expecting my call.
I didn't kill Brandon.
I know you did.
And I didn't know the two of you were having an affair until tonight. Oh, Christ. Don't I feel suddenly dense?
Arthur makes himself another drink and stands in the kitchen area.
Obviously, you can't stay here. Take that bag you have packed in the closet upstairs and leave.
Have you been snooping in my things?
For the first time tonight, you've accused me of something I actually did.
With everything I know, you're just going to let me walk out that door.
Since you have a bag packed, I'm guessing you'll be staying at Brandon's.
He's dead. Oh, shit. You want me to go to his place and find his body and somehow pin the whole thing on me?
They don't go to his place. I honestly don't care. Just get your bag and leave.
Annie rushes upstairs, makes a lot of noise throwing things around the bedroom, and returns downstairs with her suitcase in hand. Arthur is refreshing his drink.
Before I leave,
Go.
I hate you. I've hated you for a long time.
I don't know what I did to make you like this.
A knock at the door. Annie rushes to the door and tries to open the locked door.
Help me! Call the cops! Help me!
Unlock the door, Annie.
Annie fidgets with the door before unlocking and opening it. Brandon steps into the apartment.
Oh my God. You're not dead. You're not dead.
As Annie attempts to continue to display affection, Brandon pushes her away.
Annie, stop that. What's gotten into you?
Brandon, come in. Let me make you a drink. Honey, would you like another one? Honey? Perhaps you've had enough.
Annie ignores Arthur. Arthur makes Brandon a drink and hands it to him. Arthur finds Annie's glass, refreshes it, and places it on the coffee table.
Baby, I thought you were dead.
Why on earth would you think that?
She was convinced I had killed you. I'm pretty sure she believed I was going to kill her. Now, why on earth, Brandon, would my wife harbor such thoughts?
He knows everything, Brandon. I didn't intend to. Didn't realize it, but shit, I told him everything. Well, not everything, but enough. Why didn't you call me or return my texts?
Yes, Brandon. Why haven't you returned my wife's calls? She's been worried shitless. Now, not that it matters, but how was the steak?
Brandon collapses into a chair.
What do you mean he knows everything? What are you talking about? And why did you think I was dead?
You weren't returning my calls.
So you thought I was dead?
Remember, she thinks I did it.
Wait, what is going on here? Are you drunk?
That's what I said.
Tonight, I went to see Arthur's new play, and
You guys can talk about that later. I'm more curious as to why you're here. No, wait. Don't tell me. Maybe you guys plan to kill me.
I waited for you at the restaurant, like we agreed.
Without your phone.
No, I had it with me and I saw your texts. I just chose to ignore them. But when you texted that Annie had become ill and wouldn't be coming to the restaurant, I realized.
That you'd have to pay for your own meal?
What? No, I realized it was time to speak to you, man to man, about a very serious matter. And what I had to say couldn't be said in a text message. So here I am.
And here I am.
Annie and I are going away for the weekend. We're leaving Friday.
Together.
Yes, and
Brandon, I told you he knows everything about you and me.
how could he?
Weren't you listening? Annie told me everything. She didn't mention your little getaway, but I guess that's what the suitcase is for.
You told him? I thought I was going to tell him.
The poor little girl was so distraught over your death, she couldn't help herself. Oh, poor thing.
I didn't return any of your calls because
Brandon refreshes his own drink despite a gesture from Arthur offering to do so.
I decided to confront Arthur myself before our trip, and I didn't want to freak you out over my decision.
Brandon returns to his chair.
I wanted to tell you, Arthur, for the longest time.
I guess you don't have to now.
I love her, Arthur. I know it's wrong. I know it's fucking wrong.
Baby, it's not wrong. He's wrong. For me.
Two star-crossed lovers, one apparently blind old man. How Shakespearean. Anyway, go on, Brandon. You were saying?
And you thought Arthur had killed me?
It's very complicated.
Again, you kids can figure this shit out later. And since my wife has already packed her suitcase, perhaps you two could just leave. Like now.
Annie walks over to Brandon and takes his hand.
Yes, let's get out of here. Give me your phone. I need to call my mom.
Where's yours?
Please, honey.
Annie takes his phone and makes a call.
Arthur, I really want to hash this out with you in more detail. But before we go, I need to explain myself.
You've been banging my wife for God knows how long, and for all I know, in my own bed. That's enough talking. Please allow me some dignity and just leave.
But
Annie hands Brandon's phone back to him.
Let's go, honey.
Brandon approaches Arthur, who turns his back on his brother as he heads back to refresh his drink before exiting to the den stage right without saying another word.
he'll never forgive me.
Does it matter? Let's just go and be done with it. We're free, baby. We're free. Now we can be together forever.
Brandon picks up the suitcase and the two begin exiting stage left.
You really thought my own brother would kill me?
You were sleeping with his wife. And in tonight's play,
Annie kisses Brandon, who's still nervous his brother might walk back into the room and catch them.
we can talk about it in the car. I just need to get out of this place.
Annie and Brandon exit stage left. Lights down. Act 3, Scene 2. The same living room. Lights up. Arthur enters from the den, stage right, carrying an empty shotgun case. He throws the case on the sofa and makes himself a drink. Upon emptying the drink quickly, he makes a cell phone call and another drink.
Hey, buddy. It's already not much, but having a pretty good night so far. Anyway, the reason I called, no. Still need you to drop by on Monday while I'm out of town. But the good news is, not much of a mess to clean up.
Arthur goes behind the counter and pulls out the shotgun and takes it and his drink with him to the sofa where he sits while he's speaking on the phone, laying the shotgun up against the coffee table.
Things ended up working themselves out a little differently than planned. Equally satisfying, maybe more so. Yeah, he's a lucky stiff. Only not so stiff. I'll explain it to you later.
Arthur grabs the shotgun and places it in his lap while stroking it gently.
Yeah, you still need to hold on to it from me. My girl doesn't like guns in the house.
Arthur removes Annie's phone from his pocket and tosses it onto one of the chairs.
To be honest, the old man's shitty gun means nothing to me. Maybe I should pawn the thing. Yeah, exactly. What works for me. Yeah, okay. We'll see you around. Thanks for everything.
Arthur places his phone on the coffee table, puts the shotgun into the empty case, leaving it on the sofa as he gets up to make himself a new drink before sitting back down at the sofa. He picks up his phone and makes a call.
Hey, baby. I miss you too. Just a guy sitting here all alone and missing the love of his life. Don't worry about that. It's taken care of. Easier than I thought. So I was thinking maybe you could pack a little bag and come visit your favorite Pooh Bear. Oh, I'm counting the minutes.
While still talking on his cell phone, Arthur gets up and puts the shotgun in the closet and sits back down on the sofa while grabbing his drink.
Love you too, honey. See you soon. The door is unlocked.
Blows kisses into the phone before hanging up. While sipping his drink, he sits quietly as if reflecting on the events of the evening. Moments later, he begins to chuckle before breaking into laughter.